Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and I'm here with my new PL-330 from Tecsun that Ann from Anacon sent me. And this is the latest version, the latest firmware. It's got most of the firmware problems fixed. So that's why I held off getting one, and she was nice enough to send me one. And today, this thing is a powerhouse. It's like the little engine that could. It does everything. And it has most of the features of its big sister, the 990, and its big brother, the H-501X. It has most of those features, which are a bunch. And there's so many in just one area, which is scanning, that I had to take and get some excerpts from the manual. I couldn't remember them all. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to go over those right now. And the first one is the auto scan mode. And what you do is when you're in one of the bands you want, you press and hold the VF/VM button. And the device will automatically start scanning the entire band, whichever band you've selected. And when it finds a strong signal, now the manual says station. Well, if it finds a strong signal such as noise, it'll stop on that. And it'll stay there for 5 seconds. If you want to stop the scanning, you press any other key and it stops on that frequency. The next one, and there's a bunch, the ATS function. Now that's been around for a while, the automatic tuning and storage, where in any of the bands, FM, long wave, medium wave, and shortwave, you can have it scan the band and store into memory the frequencies that it's found. Again, it could be noise, could be a station. And there's a couple of different ways of doing it. The one that I'm most interested in is the shortwave. And there's two modes in shortwave. Mode A, you press and hold the greater than button, and that starts the scan for all the meter bands. And let me see if I can show you that button up close. Right there. So here's the ATS function. And so for shortwave, you use these two buttons. For the other bands, you use these buttons. You press and hold. So you press and hold the back button, and it will scan all the international broadcast frequencies. It won't scan the whole look at that. That's one thing about this display. It's very reflective. So you can see my fan behind me. The other one is the greater than. And what the greater than does is it scans the international broadcast band that it's in when you start the scan. So we'll just do a short scan in that band, so it won't take a long time. So that's the two functions for shortwave ATS tuning. Now, what they've introduced in this line of radios from Tecsun, the 330, the 990, and the 501, and I showed you it in operation on the 501, is the enhanced tuning mode plus, is what they call it. Show you it in right as enhanced tuning mode plus. And it says an introduction to ETM plus. This allows you to automatically tune and store FM, long wave, medium wave, and shortwave stations into ETM memory. So that's a different designated memory bank. And unlike the ATS storage, the scan stations will not be stored into regular memory, stored into ETM memory. And what it does is it stores in memory banks according to the time of day on the radio. So it's important to have that time clock in the radio set. And then, say for instance, if you started doing a scanning at 9 o'clock in the morning, it will store everything it finds in a special set of memory locations, a special bank designated for that time of day. So when you go back to use the function where you listen to those stored memory locations by doing a memory scan in ETS mode, it will look at the clock and say, okay, I want to just show him those that were stored before in that time block. And it's like, for instance, one block is 6 o'clock till 10 o'clock, and the next block is 10 o'clock to 1:59, and the previous one is 9:59. And so it's got those blocks, and there's designations for those blocks that I showed you when I did this type of scan on the H501. So then the next time you want to use that function and you want to look at those memory locations, then it tells you, or it decides, okay, what time of day it is and what bank am I going to show him. And why is my camera going out in and out of focus? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about that. We need to get it a little closer. Anyway, so there are the multiple scanning features on this little radio. And I'm going to demonstrate those in another show, because I try to keep these shows a little short. I'm going to show you the enhanced tuning mode. It's now called ETM Plus, and show you how that works in another video. So that's it for now. If you have any questions about all these various scanning modes, please leave me a comment. I'll try to answer it. If I can't, I'll contact Anna and get an answer from her. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to do that, and have a great day. Bye-bye.